Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
These dreadful images display the horrifying truth about that fateful day. At the time the Japanese attacked, the USS Arizona was stationed at Pearl Harbor along with many other battleships.
I was stationed aboard the USS Arizona, and I went aboard out of boot camp in 1939, and I was in Division II, and then after 7 months in Division II, which is a deck division, scrubbing decks.
Working in the Navy, pay was not always good.
We were making $19 a month in board and room, and then after 4 months we went up to $36 a month, and that's where we stayed. And so there wasn't too much money to go ashore on if you got $15 every 2 weeks. And so I'd lay up on a hammock and read, study, boats and knots, navigation, everything else. So Bob Sink came down and said, I see you're studying pretty hard. How would you like to come into the navigation department, be a quartermaster?
Being a quartermaster meant that you didn't have to be in the engine room, which was often hot and stuffy.
Striking for quartermaster, you're up with the officer of the deck and the captain of the ship. You're always clean. You're not scrubbing decks, but you have to learn navigation with calculus and star sights and everything like that. Quartermasters on the ship, we have 30 of them on the Arizona, and you're standing and watching the quarterdeck with the, or on the bridge when you're out to sea with the officer of the deck, and you're keeping the log. Every minute something happens, you write it in the log. And you keep those logs exact, and then you also are working with the navigation officer and taking your sun lines and star sights and plotting your position.
Back in World War II, navigational tools were not as advanced as they are today.
Five minutes to 8, the first bombers came over and started bombing. We sounded general quarters immediately. We took a armor-piercing 1,700-pound bomb alongside a number 2 turret. It went through 5 decks and into the lower handling room, which is where all of the ammunition, there are round bags about this long, about this big around, they're 105 pounds each. My mother got a telegram the next week, following Sunday, missing in action, about the 10th of January, stating that I was healthy and would be in touch with her.